Yo, good morning, GMG. As always, I hope everybody's feeling great. I hope everybody's ready to make some money, be it at work or in the market today. Either way, we're up, we're motivated, and we about to get to that bread, all right? You guys already know what we on. We're working on a morning prep video here, so I'm going to talk about some of the levels that I'm watching for ES today. Some of the possibilities as far as trades go, and then of course what are some of the things that we expect or anything like that and going forward in this week. All right, so with all of that out of the way, we're just gonna go dive right into it. All right, I've been promising these videos were not gonna be too long, and I sit here and I still talk for about 20-25 minutes. We're gonna try to scratch that. All right, so let's dive right into it and see what we got. All right, so we always start on the ES daily. And off rip, all I'm looking for is to see what today is in terms of the strat, right? So are we on a inside one? Are we two down, two up, or is this a three bar so far for today? We could tell that today's day so far will be an inside one, right? We can tell that this candle right here fits inside of this one. The low is not lower than this. The high is not higher than this. All right, so we're in an inside one so far. Okay. Another thing that I noticed here on the daily is just as we sit up here in this area, these candles, as you can kind of tell, right? If you just look at the top, you see how it's like starting to curve, like it's about to start going down. Well, the volume itself is also starting to decrease, right? So we know that, or at least it looks like momentum is being lost up here in this area. And I kind of expected that, guys. We have a lot of news this week. We have a lot of tech earnings. We have FOMC meeting tomorrow, actually. So with a lot of big news ahead of us, there could be a chance that we're just going to consolidate, kind of, let's say, chill in this area, and just kind of trade sideways, maybe even for today until tomorrow, when the FOMC meeting comes out, and then there's going to be a big move, most likely due to the FOMC, where they talk about the basis points, 50 basis points, 75, or even 100. Who knows? Whatever they come out with, I'll make sure that I post that in the Discord and we can play that accordingly. We all know, I tell you guys, whenever there's big news like that, I tend to stay away from that anyway. So, but I'll definitely have that information out in the Discord, right? So yeah, we see that we're kind of slowing down up here. There's not as much momentum, but of course, not only did we hit this resistance right here and bounce back off of that, but we know that we have a big week news-wise ahead of us. So this kind of just makes sense for volume to start decreasing, kind of trade sideways until we have the FOMC and even other meetings going forward in this week. We'll push price around, all right? As far as levels that I'm watching for on the daily, you guys see that we have previous day low right here, and you'll see that on a smaller time frame. But I would be watching for a cross in this day's previous day low, not yesterday's. All right, so this is, well, actually, what it was yesterday, Monday? Yeah. So let's do Fridays, right? I would most likely wait for a cross in Friday's low. Right, let me see if I get a line there instead of yesterday's low, because yesterday's low and Friday's low, or I'm sorry, hold on. Yesterday's low right here, Friday's low right here, they're too close. Okay, so I would wait till we cross Friday's low, not yesterday. If you wait for yesterday's low, and you go short right here, we going from 39.46 to 39.41. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of room to the downside, so I'd be careful going short on that. I would wait till we get below the 39.40s and maybe target 39.30s. All right, so that's what I would wait for. If you were looking to get into some shorts. Overall on the daily, I've got my resistance right here at 39.17, 39.20s, right around here, and then I've got my resistance up here at 40.15s. Okay, so this is what I mean by on the daily. These are the two main levels I'm watching. They'll probably be broken most likely due to FOMC when that comes out. All right, but till then we'll watch. Okay, let's drop down to the hourly and let's see what we're looking like in here. So I don't know if you guys know, if you're new to the videos, I am new to Ninja Trader. I still don't know how to get the, let's say, the name of these lines, right? So this blue line is my previous day low, or previous day high, I'm sorry. And I'd like for it to say that over here in the corner, previous day high or something like that. I don't know exactly how to get that. I've looked through the settings. Can't find it, I'll do some more looking through. I guess I'll just start googling and shit, right? But I'll find it, don't worry. But just to let you guys know, top blue line, previous day high, so yesterday's high. Bottom blue line, yesterday's low. The salmon dotted lines right here, this is our overnight high, and this is our overnight low. All right, so off rip, what are we looking at? What are we looking like on here? Well, it's looking like another boring balance day, just like yesterday. All right, yesterday I told you guys in the Discord that we may have a balance day because we were opening within Friday's range and within the overnight ranges. All right, so that's the same case right here. Right, here's yesterday's range, right, from the top of the blue to the bottom of the blue. You can see that we're way within that, obviously towards the lower portions of it, but we're within it. So that's a little more bearish than bullish, right? If it was more bullish, then we would probably have, traveled upward a little bit and then kind of chilled up here. So this is a little more bearish sign than bullish, okay? And then we can also see that if we just take yesterday's high or overnight high and overnight low, and we got a range that we're within that as well, right? So you see that the high and the low of the overnights, we're stuck in between that as well. So not only we stuck between yesterday's range, we kind of created a range on the overnight, and then we kind of stuck with it. We didn't break out of that. So all that's letting me know is that for today's open, and pretty much we just have to wait for the rest of the day. But for today's open, there's not going to be much not exciting movement. And I'm not saying there's not going to be. I'm sorry, let me take that back. There may not be. There's a less of a chance that people who bought calls when we closed yesterday, they're not going to wake up today and be in a terrible position or in a great position. Same for the people who bought puts, right? No one's going to wake up today and be big green or big red, right? We're kind of just within range. We're within that. So it's not going to be too exciting, at least from what I'm seeing. The open's not going to be too exciting. I don't know what the whole day is going to be like. Yesterday was boring, besides this run up from here to here and then back to just a bunch of choppy. Look at all these wicks, wick. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday was really boring. If we go to the 15-minute, you can see we opened right here and just kind of traveled sideways for a while, and then broke out a little bit. Actually, wait, hold on. 9:30 right here. Hold on, this is all pre-market. So this move didn't even happen while we were open. Here's 9:30, and really yesterday was just boring. If I could show you guys in live, I would. You guys probably don't even want to see that shit. It was boring. All right. So today's plan, same as yesterday, guys. I don't plan on doing too much at open. Again, like I said, I don't expect a playable open, right? What we would be watching for, let me see if we could have some ideas there, right? So kind of the same what I've been saying in previous videos, right? We want to see how these levels react when price gets there, right? So let's say we break up and above the overnight high, then we would look to target the previous day high. But if we break up and above the high, we want to make sure it's coming with volume. You want to make sure that price action is validating the move. And of course, if you want to be a little safer, I'd wait for a break, maybe kind of like a pull back a little bit, retest above the overnight highs, and then start to go back up. Then there's a better, more, let's say, safe opportunity to go long, right? If we break up and above the overnight highs, and it tends to, like, it looks like it's gonna fail up here, we get like a inverted hammer or anything like that, hanging man, double top on the smaller time frames, anything like that, and it looks like we're gonna reverse. If we come back and cross below the overnight high through the opening print, then we can go ahead and short right there, targeting the overnight lows. I've been saying in some other videos that one of the things I'm noticing that I might start to play a little more is that when one range, one side of the range fails, right? If we fail to take out the overnight highs and then we come back down, there's a high probability that the opposite side of the range, so the overnight lows, will come at least get tapped, right? And then the same thing down here. Are we gonna cross below? Are we gonna get acceptance down here and then maybe continue down, or are we going to get buyers stepping in here, pushing us back up, back through the overnight lows, and then back up? That's just where we watch and we play accordingly. Same thing with the previous day levels, right? Previous high, previous low. If we fall through the overnight lows, I would probably wait until we cross the previous day lows, just because the same thing as like I explained earlier. When your price target is that close, I look for a let me see if I can get my cursor back. I look for a better further out price target, right? I'm not trying to get in right here, 39.49, and then get out at 39.46. 3 points. Yeah, we actually could play the 3 points. I don't feel safe enough. I don't feel like that's a big enough move for me to be in that. All right, so I would probably wait for previous day levels to get broke. If they do, watch this wick right here at 39.40s, and then let's see. Oh, where'd my cursor go? That was weird. Yeah, so I mean, I'd watch here at 39.40s, and then below this, you got these two guys right here. But that's just going back further. We just make sure you're watching intraday levels. Make sure you're watching any levels of resistance, anywhere we might churn. These pivots are always what I watch. The end of these wicks, sometimes the bodies right here. These are places that price churned around, right? So just watch it again. Price came down here, churned around. Make sure that when we come down here again, it doesn't turn around on you. All right. But those are some of the possibilities. Again, guys, I've said it before. When we get these levels, we are watching to see how they react. You can be the more aggressive trader, and what I mean by that is, as soon as we cross below these levels, go short. That's on you. Make sure the price is validating. Volume is validating. I've always been more of a retest patient. You know what I'm saying? If it breaks, wait for a retest, or if it breaks, just wait for a close above, and then maybe the next candle starts pushing in your direction with some volume, so then you get in. But I tend to stay away from getting in on the initial break of these levels. That's how you get trapped. Initially breaks, you get calls, it comes up here, turns around, starts dropping, now you're trapped, right? Especially if you decided to hold because you were a hopeful trader. We know we should not be like that. You should have a strategy. But if you got in and you were one of those hopeful traders and you're holding and you're holding and you're holding, and now you're trapped and you're still holding, you know what I'm saying? Just got to be patient and wait to avoid stuff like that, all right? But as far as all the levels for ES goes, that's all I'm watching, guys. It's never too difficult with me over here. We're always watching pretty much the same levels unless we found a different level some other way, right? But we're always watching previous day high, previous day low, the overnight high, the overnight low. And then, of course, whenever I figure out how to get a lot of my volume profile and stuff, we've got our POCs, our value area highs and lows and stuff like that. So those are other levels I'm watching, but I don't have access to that on Ninja Trader right now. So besides some support and resistance lines that we have, for our daily and monthly and stuff like that, and then really we just watch more of our intraday levels, right? P-Day high, P-Day low, and then whatever levels we get today when the market opens. Whatever we see today, we find some levels today, and we play those, all right? But that about wraps it up for the morning prep. That about does the analysis is done for this morning. Actually, before I let you guys go, let me just pull up the calendar. Let's see what we got today. I haven't even looked at this. So we have 9 a.m. United States medium, so house price index month over month. Okay, we have high right here, CV consumer confidence, guys. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea, but we see that it's ranked high, and then right below that we have this medium one. So be careful trading around 10 a.m. You got that 9 a.m., which is in 30 minutes. Most of you guys will probably not be trading. Some series of lows there, so nothing crazy. All right, so I would just watch the 10 a.m. trading session, guys. All right, or 10 a.m. trading. Just be careful trading around 10. All right, we have this stuff going on right here. Okay, let's pull that back over there. But yeah, that about sums up the analysis, guys. We're gonna be patient today, still watching. With a busy week ahead of us like this, I have already chose to be the more patient guy and just watch and see how price is gonna react. Overall, I expect some choppiness, some sideways movement, some consolidation up until tomorrow with the FOMC. Of course, the news that we just saw that comes out today at 10 could give us a push up and out of this range. Might even break us out of previous day range, right? Might even break us out of yesterday's range. Who knows? But I believe that overall, the big move, right, either above this on our daily, 40.15, or below this, 39.15. Any move up or below this, I believe, won't happen till tomorrow. We'll see what happens today, but I believe FOMC is what breaks our support or right here support or resistance up here. But we'll see. With all that being said, guys, 15 minutes into the video, I believe the analysis is all good and done for you guys. Hope you guys like the information that I leave behind for you guys. If you don't, let me know in the comments so that I can make it better. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way I'm gonna know, right? So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what I can do to make the content better and help educate you guys better. All right. I am gonna play my boys 2-6 Killers here at the end. Like I told you guys, man, these guys they go hard. I need you guys to peep too, right? So I'm about to go ahead and play one of their songs for the last like 3 minutes, and then at the end of their song, I'll hop in, say one last goodbye. Well, hold on, let me take that back. Not one last goodbye, but say peace one more time. You know what I mean, y'all. Yeah, anyways, I'm about to play this song right here. This one's called The Morning, 2-6 Killers. Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to have a link. And we about to have a playlist for you guys because we need to get something out there for these guys. Here you guys go. Love y'all. And I'll see you at the end of the song.
It gets so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote one up, different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you to hurt. It gets so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote one up, different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you to worry. Girl, we got our issues, I know what you've been through. It could be so simple, but I never miss you. I don't even wanna kiss you while you riding me. You think about me all the time, but I can't find it in me to say I love you and mean it, cause then I start getting teasers and I end up in the deep end. I got plenty of reasons because I never thought I would've been in love. It's making me insane because I like to have fun. Let's roll another blunt, we'll get lit and blow your guts. Then I let you sit a minute and I question what I've done. It's so hard, it gets so hard, then I quit again. No love, I got no love in my blood again. So what, you want more love than I could ever give. So much that my shoulders can't hold this pressure yet. I lied, this ain't my time for relationships. It's prime time, this is my life and I need new attention. It's so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote one up, different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you to hurt. It gets so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote one up, different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you to worry. So can I hit it in the morning? Sun rising while you moaning. No shit, I be on it. Shorty want it all in. I just wanna fall in. Lately I've been ballin'. Why your bitch you callin'? Lately I've been on a different grind. I just can't keep shorty on my mind. Seen it in the club, gotta be mine. Yeah, you fine like the wine and the milk when you grind and you dip. In this time we gon' dip to the crib, buying lips. Let me show you how we live. Got no time to miss a step. Gotta get you out that dress. Tryna throw you on the bed. Girl, I know you drippin' wet, wet. It gets so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote another different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you to hurt. It gets so hard cause I fall in love in the morning. Nighttime I get iced out and move on, saying I tried, then I wrote one up, different story. Ain't no competition, I just don't want you